Oh, look out!
Okay.
Okay, be very careful. That would have been a very silly way to go at the end of all of
Dumb
this.
ways to die.
Ark is correct, by the way. Cheesing the game is the game. Weakness door. See, everyone else figured it out, too. He dropped an item over there, too.
Boulder.
It's really hard to see because the ground is white, but I saw the pickup icon. You just walked over it.
Oh.
Maybe switch back to a proper weapon now.
Boulder required ahead.
I don't know what that means. Maybe they're just saying if you rolled a boulder down this, you could... Shut up! Try plunging attack. Radiant life gem times 4. Cracked at eye orb times who cares. And a staff.
Is this a jumping puzzle? I can't make that jump.
No.
No way.
No, that's where you started from. That's the building that you went in to go down the elevator.
So up then? Oh, I see a bro up there.
I think that's a windmill?
That's
No, that's a bro. You're right.
Wow.
I honestly didn't think you'd go up there. A windmill. Yo, that was weird.
I'm pretty sure that was
Got him.
backstab range, but whatever.
It's weird on hills. Be wary of enemy horde.
Please don't be porcupines.
Oh god, they would do that here.
Yep. See him?
Yep, I see him. I haven't looked at the walkthrough in a minute, so I have no idea if you're anywhere close to a bonfire.
Is it just the two of them?
The fact that they're showing you 2 means there's probably at least 3. Thank you, Ellipsis. That was a life-changing moment for me.
Good job, buddy.
Did he? No, he didn't. He sure didn't. R1's gonna be even more weird on a ledge.
Please fall off the ledge. Oh, bitch! I don't want to do that again.
Well, most of it you don't really have to do again. You're gonna run out of here, you're gonna go to the boss arena, there's gonna be nothing in it. You don't have to gather anything.
Unless dude decides he wants to fight.
Just don't go in his room. And leave before he gets the chance. Then there's literally one area that had some,
God.
Oh.
That seems fair. I lost 35,000 souls.
Yep. Won't be the last. That's the worst way to do it, too. Just get cheap shot by a bunch of stuff in the very beginning area. It sucks. then walk through it again a second time, nobody touches you.
Well, and then like sometimes you go through a ladder and you have iframes, and then sometimes you don't, and it's like, well, okay. That time I just didn't. I hit to slide down the ladder and didn't get any iframes, and it just pummeled me. And then while I was on the ladder, it hit me and killed me.
Well, the good news is now that you've lost all that, there's really nothing holding you back from just running through this as quickly as you want.
See, I'm still taking damage from them.
Mm-hmm. I think you just basically have to factor that in. Like, that's... You don't have a weapon that's big enough to, like, reliably strike at a distance. But at least if you hit the R2, you'll hit them. Like, hitting them and killing them in one, and taking a little bit of chip damage in the process, is... Yeah, you can run past these guys. Well, the porcupines might be difficult, but... Hey, it's Forlorn! Hey, Forlorn. I didn't know he showed up in the DLC.
Where?
I don't know. He'll show up something. There he is.
Oh, he has a scythe now.
I thought he had it before. Because we were making jokes about him being a big edgelord.
This is not ideal, buddy. Can we go over here?
I was going to say, I don't know why you ran back up to meet him in the hallway.
Beefy, though. That was pretty cool. Oh, suck. What? Through my shield? Through my shield.
Mm-hmm. More likely around it. Which is probably... There are sides and curved swords and stuff that... avoid shielding. Blocking and shielding is a great defensive option right up until it's not.
That's bullshit. Run.
You got him down under 50. Well, you had nothing to lose.
I'm not good with that kind of weapon.
Nobody is. That's why he has it.
Is he gonna invade me again?
I mean, best I can tell, Forlorn just kind of shows up randomly.
I'm in a bad spot right now because I respect.
We'll go respec again.
I don't remember what I had before.
Well, what do you feel like you're missing? Because if those points in strength aren't doing anything for you, then you can take those out and some of the ones you had there before and put them in other places.
Well, it's just like I'm heavy, and I can't put on the ring of binding to reduce my thing.
Mm-hmm. Go into your items. See how many soul vessels you have. You have at least one more, probably two. Also, no, I don't really know what they look like.
Key item?
No, it'll be in here. Oh, I think it's that. I think it's that weird bluish black thing. Down. Yeah. Yeah, so you can respec 3 more times with no real... The only real downside to doing it is there's a limited number of times you can do it.
Right.
But...
I'm not heavy?
No, you have the ring on. Oh, you don't have the ring on.
I just put the...
Oh, you're actually perfectly at 70%.
Okay, never mind. It must have been the heavy sword. Alright.
It might even have been something as simple as the rings you had on. I think if you had like the ring of steel protection, I think that ring is particularly heavy. Hey, do me a favor and drop down. Just don't take the ladder, just walk off. That does a sliver of damage if that's safer than taking the ladder every time.
What the shit?
Jerks.
He better not show back up.
He might. But generally speaking, you've run into him at least half a dozen times in this playthrough. He doesn't generally show up twice in the same place. Nice. They bunched up really, really conveniently there. This is where you came from.
Uh-uh. What are you talking about? Whoa. What? How did I get back up here?
You must have taken the shortcut back. Which... Wow, what a weird shortcut. It's right next to the other door that you take to get down here. And it is a shorter way back, but there's no enemies on the way. Well, no, you do get to avoid the 2 porcupines, I guess.
I'm just asking for him to show up now.
Yeah, so that way is the shortcut that goes back out to where you were. Here, like, you have to deal with the porcupines, but I'm pretty sure if, you know, you could just... All you have to do is go around that corner and back into the elevator. And you're right back where you were.
That is rude.
I hate it. It's up to you if you want to try to fight everything or you want to just sprint through. Because they could catch you and make things miserable. They're already pretty miserable. There you go. That was the proper spacing. It's like you have to stand further back from them than you think to avoid taking damage, but they work so hard at getting close to you that like it's really hard to actually avoid them. Damn, I forgot how fast they are.
By a porcupine. It's not possible for me to run through that.
It's always possible, but it may not be easier. It may not be easier to do than just managing. Like, the sprint is only worth it if it's easier than fighting. In this case, it may not be easier than fighting. Yeah, it didn't do any damage at all. Also, I think the shortcut is on the left.
Are they gonna come?
Doesn't look like it, but I'd be prepared just in case. Because, once again, I've managed to underestimate the sheer level of annoyance. Well, technically he didn't come back the next time. It was 2 times after.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, God. Looks like they might stay put, but I'm probably wrong again. It's a good counter. There's gonna be porcupines down that way. Because you didn't clear them out this time.
Why won't you roll? That's bull! Oh, I hate it. I don't like that. Because it just makes me feel like I'm terrible at the game.
You always say that.
I do, because it's true. It feels awful. Where?
I was taking a drink and didn't see where you fell. But that looks good.
Oh my god. The one porcupine that I killed.
I think that's technically 2. I think what you need to do at some point is you and I need to look at what a first playthrough through this game actually looks like. Like from other people. Because you only really have yourself to compare to, right? They were like, nah. Now, I usually say, like, you know, comparing yourself against others is not really how you should approach this. You should just aim to improve your own ability. no matter where you're starting from, just try to get a little bit better as you go. And I still hold to that, but I think it would be helpful for you to see that, like...
I know you want to get this giant going here, but I'd really prefer it if you not. Oh, now you're gonna come down here. No.
Like, if this was the type of game where it's intended for you to just go through and breeze through every challenge in one go, it wouldn't be Dark Souls. That's the whole point of it being Dark Souls. That being said, getting a bad beat and being like, oh god, I'm trash, this is such trash. Very, very normal Dark Souls reaction. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel that way. I'm just saying you're doing great. Don't worry about it. Careful. Yeah, that's annoying and tricky. Hi! Hello there! See, it's not impossible to sprint it, it's just really, really, really scary. Also, unclench your jaw. It's okay.
No! Get away. Alright, what was up here that killed me? The 3 dudes.
Oh, you don't even have to aggro them. They just had items behind them. What killed you is the porcupines at the top. Well, and that guy helped.
Okay. Backstab this time.
Good, Puck. Thank you. I hope you feel better. I have to remind myself sometimes. When I'm clenching it for literally no reason at all. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit. I was like, oh shit, she found the range. And then it was just like a couple of inches too far. Well, anyway, they killed you last time, so now let's see what the rest of this is.
Oh.
More dude. Oh, thank goodness you were able to only aggro one. Good job regenerating your stamina. Nice. Good finish.
Okay, buddy. You did the big superhero. Nice.
Dude be like, the hammer is my penis.
Right? I guess we're never gonna get a season 2 of that.
Well, not now that Joss Whedon has basically been blackballed from the entire industry.
Nice view.
Like, Felicia Day will not sign on to do more of that with him now, knowing what we know.
Whoops!
Blah, 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 blah.
Fine.
And the really sad thing about the oh boy,
Is this...
he was throwing. The really sad thing about it is like we now know that that Joss Whedon was an abusive piece of crap. And I say like, oh, now that we know, but it's like, did Felicia Day know about it? Because she had to deal with it while she was doing that? Because that would suck. She doesn't deserve that. I mean, no one does, but, you know. It would put even more... it would put even more, like, taint on the whole thing. At least Nathan Fillion still seems to be cool. I kind of feel the same way, right? Not because of, like, everything about him seems nice and decent. And at this point, you almost have to wonder. It's like, yeah, but for how long? Because, like, don't, you know, don't have
Are you
heroes.
Chaos?
No, but he'll help you with chaos. Friend.
Hello, Chingu.
That's 2 of 4.
My God, this DLC is ridiculous.
Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think there's that much more zone to actually... Bullshit! I don't know that there's that much more to actually find. I think a lot of what's left may be in places you've already been to.
Can I?
I wouldn't try, and even if you can, it just goes back down to where you were. See if there's something around the opposite corner.
I did. You mean like to jump down to?
And it looked like there was a drop, and there's bloodstains down there, which is... Oh, no, that's just where you were with the...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But
All right.
this way is definitely death. But this other way... Is that a snowball?
Boulder!
Oh.
Boulder required!
Did I just hit it?
You might have to hit it. Yeah! That's amazing!
And then it's gonna get stuck in there? Can I cross now?
You can cross now.
Okay. That's how we get over there.
I didn't even know that. I probably have done it myself before, but... I super forgot that was a thing. That's great.
It's not just a boulder, it is a snow boulder. Thanks for the souls.
Hang on.
Zubidak.
Zubidak?
Hey! Okay, so this must be where we find... No, this is an area I've already been to.
Yeah, this is a shortcut.
Okay. But now where do I go? I'll go ahead and call this elevator back up.
I'm looking. Ferrous Lockstone. Yep, very good. Yep. Okay.
Woo! Thank you, iframes.
Okay. Our next... I've caught up the walkthrough to where you are. Find a safe spot and warp to the abandoned dwelling bonfire. I was like... I was getting like some QA tingles right there. I was like, what happens when you warp on on an elevator? Are we about to break this?
Where?
I think it's the third one.
Abandoned dwelling, you say?
Oh, sorry. Make your way to the abandoned dwelling bonfire. Use an item to return to a bonfire. Warp to inner wall. I'm sorry. It was saying to go to the abandoned dwelling because it's closer to where your location was, but only to use it to...
Inner wall?
Inner wall. To use it to get to here.
Okay.
So work your way through here as you've been doing, and I will look up what we're doing next. Oh, that's fun. So apparently the curved nil greatsword has a special property which doesn't help you at all. But it gets stronger on every new game plus. So that's a long game thing.
Am I in the right place?
You are.
This room again?
Yep. Apparently there was a knight of Elam Lois really close to where you were, and we must have just either died or bailed out of it before we got to it. Wow, what a roll!
This is gonna suck.
Yeah, it is. Here she goes! Got jukes! Let's go! Yeah, 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 yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo!
This way? I don't know, this is probably not right.
This is not right, but this is at least a relatively safe place to deal with some of this bunched up aggro. Now, I think out of that room there is another... You want to go out the other direction? The big room with the 3 frozen golems in the middle? There's apparently a hallway that was previously blocked with ice that you can now take.
Over here?
I'm gonna say yes.
Alright, yes. Oh, great. I'm getting splintered. There he is.
Done.
Ah!
And there is apparently a There's apparently a shortcut back to the outer wall bonfire from here as well. Don't worry about that. That's fine.
Well, I wasn't intending to like fast pass that, but you know.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Shortcut.
Well, that's a crash. I don't think we've ever had a crash before.
No.
Dark Souls is really good about saving your progress as you go, so I wouldn't imagine you lost very much, but we'll find out.
You didn't like that I found a shortcut and also aggroed all the enemies.
It might actually be that you aggroed all the enemies. It may have been having too much trouble, like trying to manage where everyone was. Whoops. Whoops. We'll see.
I swear, if this corrupts my save,
It shouldn't do that.
Fallout did that to me,
Fallout did that to me.
and me too. Fallout 4.
Man, fuck Fallout.
It did that to me, and I lost like 15 hours worth of progress. And it corrupted the file, and I didn't save for a really long time because I'm bad about that.
Well, it's there. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna put you in the room where the knight was. Indeed.